Okay, so in less than 5 minutes I'm going to show you how to complete week 1 assignment 3 using the Illustrator template. And as you can see, I've opened the Illustrator template here, and I just need to choose a first color. And in each case I think I'll use a red like this. And so because we're going to be using the same hue throughout, I'll just start by putting that red hue there. So the first scale is a scale of tints, which means we want to be going from a pure color to a white. So I'll just make the last color here white, and just as I did with week 1 assignment 2, I'm going to delete those inner patches there. Sorry, I'm losing my words. And then I'm going to go to blend options, and just make sure that I have 8 steps there, so that there are 10 steps in total, and so that it duplicates what's here in the template perfectly well. Click OK, and then with those 2 squares selected, I'll go to blend and make, and there I have my first scale. Now the next one is shades, so that's going to end in black. So once again, I'm just going to delete those and make my blend. That's the one with shades. Now we have tones progressing to a lighter value, so that means that this grey here is going to be a light grey. So it'll still be so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the equivalent grey value here and then just make it lighter. So to find the equivalent grey value, I'm using my color guide, and I'm using it set to the show vivid muted option, so that I'm getting the vivid muted palette there. And I've just selected this grey on the far left of the pure red, of the red that I'm using. And then I'm going to make this grey lighter by simply holding the command key down and moving the scale to the right. And then once again I'm going to delete these and create my blend. So we have tones progressing to a lighter value. Now back here we're going to have tones progressing to a darker value, so once again I'm going to make this end patch red. I'm going to find the constant red grey for that red, so that means that's a grey of the same value as that red, and then I'm going to make it darker, which is part of the assignment, progressing to a darker value. So with my command key down, I'm just moving all my sliders in the RGB palette to the left to make that grey darker. And once I'm satisfied with the darkness, I'm going to delete these, and I'll make my blend again. There we go. See, it's very similar to the shades, but it's not the same because there's more grey in the colours there. And of course, this one I'll just keep the same grey. So we find that constant grey by clicking on this last patch in the muted palette there, and we don't have to change it, we'll leave it as it is, and go Object, Blend, Make. And there we have it. Assignment 3 for week 1 done.